What up, YouTube? PJ here, this Dog Pound Nation. Thanks for tuning in. If you're new to the channel, you know what to do. Please hit that subscribe, hit that like, and hit that notification bell. Good morning to you all. Thanks for tuning in. We are going to talk about David Njoku today of the Cleveland Browns. But before I get into all that, I want to just give a little introduction. I should have did it yesterday in the first video, but let's get it going. Listen, I'm a diehard Cleveland Browns fan. My name's PJ. I am from Western New York. I bleed brown and orange through and through, baby. We're just here to start a new channel, get things rolling. It's going to take some time, all right, to get them views up, to get this channel rolling, but I can't do it without you. So please, hit that like, hit that subscribe. I'm just an average guy, diehard Cleveland Browns fan. Just want to connect with other Cleveland Browns fans out there and get something special going here. So please, join the family. Let's get this thing rolling. But, you know, like I said yesterday, I have another YouTube channel that's, you know, fairly successful in my opinion. You know, I'm not a YouTube star or nothing like that, but I have a few thousand subs, started a channel. I had a good little community going over there, but I kind of wanted to move in a different direction, all right? I had that channel going for about 4 years, kind of got burned out on it. You know, what I was, the community that I was involved in before just, it kind of just dies down afterwards. You know, there's no, place to grow within that community, because there's only so much you can talk about with certain things, certain, platforms, you know what I'm saying? But with football and my love with the Cleveland Browns, you could talk about that for a lifetime, all right? So that's who I am. I'm an average guy looking to grow with a nice Cleveland Browns channel here. We just going to talk Cleveland Browns, a little other NFL news. But that's what it is. But, again, I'm from Western New York, diehard, Browns fan. I go to Cleveland every year, watch my Browns, pay a lot of money, and it's time these, this brown and orange, send some love to the fans this year, and hopefully they get it done in the year 2022. Yes, 2021 was a huge letdown. We can all agree on that. I believe for a lot of different reasons. We'll get into that in the future. But yesterday's video, I talked on Baker Mayfield, gave my thoughts and opinions on that. A lot of you might agree. A lot of you probably disagree with me. But, not everybody's going to agree on everything we talk on. So, today we're going to talk about David Njoku and my thoughts and opinions on that matter, because there's big rumors circulating that he's going to be on his way out of Cleveland because Cleveland's not going to be able to pay this man the money he wants. And to me, deserves. All right? Because as we all know, we got tight end Austin Hooper on a big contract, and he was brought in. And when we brought Austin Hooper in, I was very skeptical about it, because I've always thought Austin Hooper was way overrated since the day we signed him to that big contract. I'm like, what? You know what I mean? I really felt he was overrated. I think he's a good tight end. He's not elite, and that's what he's getting paid like. And I think, I wish somehow we can backpedal out of that. Maybe we do, whatever. But when it comes to Austin Hooper, like I mentioned in yesterday's video when I was talking about Baker Mayfield, Austin Hooper's numbers, a lot of them stats that he put up with those two-time Pro Bowls there, or those 2 Pro Bowls he went to, if you go back and look at his stats with the Atlanta Falcons and how he racked up those numbers, I'm not saying all of them, but a majority of his stats are garbage stats. All right, he'd go a whole game. All right, he'll go a whole game with 2 catches for 20 yards, a touchdown here and there. And then when it comes to the fourth quarter, the Atlanta Falcons were always trailing. All right, they were trailing a lot, playing from behind, playing catch up. Defenses, they play soft, they go into that prevent, and that's where a lot of Austin Hooper's stats came from. I'm not kidding. You might think, well, yeah, whatever. Go check it out. That's where a majority of his stats came from. He would be, I'm not saying everything, but a lot of it came from that, them type of situations. So I think when we signed Austin Hooper, it was a bad deal. And since he's been with the Cleveland Browns, he made one huge catch that I think he made was against the Kansas City Chiefs in the playoffs, when we had to keep that ball rolling, when Baker Mayfield on a 4th down play hit Hooper. He had a guy draped over his back and made one hell of a catch. I will never forget that catch. All right, it was amazing. But that doesn't happen all the time with Austin Hooper. Austin Hooper is good for 1 or 2 big drops a game. That has been pretty costly in the past. So, listen, I think we got to sign Njoku. I don't care what it costs, because Stefanski runs this offense. He loves his tight ends. And there's nothing. What, are we going to draft another rookie? Because when it comes to, these rookie tight ends, they don't develop as quick as other positions in the NFL. It takes a good year or two for, a tight end to, learn the position. All right. So we got to do something. And there's not too many big free agent tight ends out there to bring in. So, my opinion, I think Njoku has a ceiling, a never-ending ceiling with that, man. He's very athletic. He's very... Just look at the man. He's just huge. You ever see, you see him? So I think we got to bring him back in. What do you guys think? Leave some comments. Let me know what you think. It'd be a huge mistake not bringing Njoku back. He was drafted in 2017. We actually traded back up into the first round to pick this guy up. And it's sad because Hooper, with the disappointment of him being in Cleveland so far, Njoku last year, when he was given his opportunity, he was excelling. Njoku had a couple big games for us last year, especially against the San Diego Chargers. He had 180 yards receiving, 2 touchdowns. The man can ball out given the opportunity. So I hope that we use him this year in 2022, better than we have in the past. Because, listen, I know you got to start Hooper if he's here because of the contract deal. I get that, but you got to use Njoku more. The guy's a freak, all right? He hasn't, and he's, remember when we first brought him in, he was dropping a lot of balls. You don't really see that so much with Njoku anymore, all right? He's picked up his game big time, all right? He's going to want to get paid. He's going to want to get paid, and that's going to be the issue. All right. He says he wants to be in Cleveland now. He had mixed feelings in the past, said he wanted out of Cleveland, with his agent and all that before the 2021 season. And then he had a change of heart and he says he wants to play out his career in Cleveland. So I don't know if he's just, selling that to the fans or whatever, but I doubt it. So pay the man. That's always been our huge problem with the Cleveland Browns. We always get rid of talent. All right. We have always done that, and it's time that we start paying our players to keep them here, because that's the only way we're going to succeed. It's the only way. So that's my thoughts and opinion on good old Chief David Njoku. Give me your thoughts and opinions. Leave them in the comments below. And, it's tough. I have a lot of faith in Andrew Berry, just like many of you guys do. So I feel he's going to do what's best for this football team. And I honestly, I believe he's going to be starting. He's not going to be starting, but unless Hooper's gone. That's the only way Njoku's going to be starting. All right. But he's going to be here in 2022 because I feel AB is going to look at this situation and be like, we need to bring this guy back. So we'll see. What do you guys think? Let me know. And I'm actually going to be hopefully attending a Browns banquet this coming up here in April up here in Rochester. What the hell's his name? Dimitri Felton's coming along with Greg Pruitt to a Browns banquet. Going to go check that out. I'm going to upload some stuff for you guys. Check that out when that happens. But we're going to talk a lot. We're going to talk a lot about this, about free agency coming up, what you guys think we should do in free agency, what I feel they should do in free agency. We're going to talk the draft. We're going to get into looking at what we need to, to move up, get back to that big dance, all right? So we got a lot of content coming your way. I'm going to end that. Got to get in here, pick this guy up. We got to get out here, get some work done today. You know what it is. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe, hit that like, and hit that notification bell. Everybody stay safe, free, COVID-free. God bless. Go Browns!